Man, I got a dark cloud over my head, bro. I probably was the person, I would definitely say, I probably was the lowest I was in my life, because you got to think, man, I went from here to here fast.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
Breaking news, rapper Rich Homie Quan has reportedly died at the age of 34. TMZ reports the platinum-selling rapper passed away at his home in Atlanta today. No word on a cause of death.
The hip-hop world is still trying to process the shocking and sudden news of Rich Homie Quan's death at just 34 years of age. The story is still developing and nothing has officially been confirmed yet, but you know how it goes. Rumors are already flying left, right, and center. And while fans are being urged to take a step back and wait for the real facts to come out, this hasn't stopped different theories from blowing up online. Some are saying Quan might have OD'd, while others are speculating that he was given a laced pill. Meanwhile, Quan's girlfriend, who discovered his unresponsive body at his home in Atlanta, has shared more details on Quan's shocking passing. And while the exact circumstances are still murky right now, people are definitely talking. But regardless of the cause, this tragic news has completely shaken fans and his industry peers, who are now pouring out their love and support. At the same time, many are using this moment to sound the alarm on the dangers of recreational substance use, as we've already lost too many young people to this epidemic.
Yeah,
Were you able to get him to the floor?
Yes, his heart not beating or anything.
Tragic news broke on September 5th when Atlanta rapper Rich Homie Quan, born DeQuantes Devontae Lamar, was confirmed dead at the age of 34. The Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office confirmed his passing to Fox 5, sending shockwaves through the music community. The first to report on the tragic news was the account Thugger Daily on X, known for its deep dives into the Young Thug and YSL trial. Around 7 p.m. on Thursday, September 5th, Thugger Daily shared a message that read, "Hearing Rich Homie Quan passed away today due to a possible OD. Please don't be true." TMZ later reported that Lamar's family confirmed to them that he passed away at his home in Atlanta on Thursday. And later that evening, things got even more heartbreaking when the 911 call made by his girlfriend Amber Williams was released. In the call, she tearfully explains how she found Rich Homie Quan unresponsive on the couch after dropping off their son at school.
I'm going to stay on the line with you, okay?
Okay.
Amber
Amber
911,
Williams.
operator 7214. What is the location of your emergency? All right, you need police, fire, or ambulance?
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool. He's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up. And I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turned him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
I'm sorry, are you saying he's not breathing? Is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am. If there's
Yes.
a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Is there a what?
If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Okay.
I need to know about how old he is.
He's 34.
Okay, are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay, please put your phone on speaker so your hands are free to help.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you.
Okay, so we need to help your boyfriend now. Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
He is not waking up. Quick.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay,
You
you
said
gotta
you
get
what?
him to the floor. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
Flat on his back on the floor.
Yes, ma'am.
Help me. He not here.
Yeah,
Were you able to get him to the floor?
Yes, he's not. His heart not beating or anything.
So no official cause of death has been confirmed yet, but multiple sources are hinting that this could have been an OD. Boosie was one of the first ones to claim that Quan OD'd, and in a since-deleted tweet shared shortly after news broke that Quan passed, Boosie wrote, "Just got word that Rich Homie Quan just OD'd. Just talked to him the other day." And while nothing has been confirmed yet, we know Rich Homie Quan struggled with substance use, and following the news of his death, an interview resurfaced where Quan talked about his addiction and his career decline. What makes this even more heartbreaking is that Quan shared that a family member was the one who first gave him something to help him stay energized for back-to-back shows. But as things usually go, his use quickly spiraled out of control, and he eventually couldn't get through the day without taking something.
Man, I got a dark cloud over my head, bro. I probably was the person, I would definitely say, I probably was the lowest I was in my life, because you got to think, man, I went from here to here fast. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I blame myself. And it's growth. And I know it wasn't my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might have said some 6 years ago in the interview, a cussing nigga, and I ain't that same Quan no more because, like, I've grown. So even if I did, I'd tell a nigga, don't fault me for that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm growing, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know, like...
Was it involved?
Oh, hell yeah, man. I was on Molly every day.
Oof.
Listen, geeked up. Fight down. Listen, I'm talking, bro, I felt like I couldn't do a show or a song without being on Molly.
When did that start? When did the habit start?
When the habit started, shit. On the road, when I first got the road, on the road, the $800 show, I ain't drink no liquor, no lean, no none of that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, after before then, before some type of way, we was doing so many shows, I couldn't stay up. So I knew some people like, bro, I got something to keep you up. Kept me up, and you know.
It was a machine after that.
If you don't mind, who said
That's where the babies was coming from.
If you don't mind, who said that to you? Who said they got something for you to keep you up? Was it somebody from the industry or one of your friends?
It's a family member.
Oh, family member.
Damn. It's family.
Also, back in May 2014, Rich Homie Quan was back in his hometown of Atlanta shooting the music video for his single Walkthrough with LA rapper Problem. Everything seemed to be going fine until hours later, TMZ started reporting that Quan had suffered 2 seizures on set and even hit his head during the fall. It definitely had everyone freaking out for a minute, and there was talk of Quan suffering a seizure due to his rumored use of lean. Drinking lean has been associated with an increased risk of seizures, and there have been several notable cases of rappers suffering seizures after long-term lean use. The most famous case, of course, being Lil Wayne, who was hospitalized back in 2016 for a seizure after reportedly drinking massive amounts of lean. But following Rich Homie Quan's hospitalization, he was quick to clear the air, and he sent a statement to Billboard basically shutting down the seizure rumors and saying he didn't have a seizure but actually fainted and hit his head. He also firmly denied that the whole situation had anything to do with substance use. Quan said in a statement, "I just want to thank my fans and everyone who has called concerned about me." He said, "I want to clear up 2 things after being in 3 states in 3 days, up early having to shoot my video for Walkthrough, and even sleeping in between scenes on top of filming in this humid Atlanta heat. I fainted and hit my head. It's no secret I do turn up. I don't deny that, but I'm not addicted to anything, including nor was I leaning at the shoot. The media is going to put fake stories out there, but I just want to let my fans know that I'm good and recovering. The second thing is, I promised I will never stop going in, and I mean that." Now, to give you a quick rundown, in case you're not super familiar with Rich Homie Quan's rise to fame, Quan was born and raised in Atlanta, and before rapping, he actually had dreams of playing pro baseball. He even went to Fort Valley State University, but ended up dropping out due to money issues. He started rapping back in 2011, but his real breakthrough came in 2012 2013 with his hit Type of Way. You probably also remember his 2015 banger, Flex, Ooh Ooh Ooh. Everyone was vibing to that one. Quan racked up a bunch of nominations at the BET Hip Hop Awards in 2014 and 2015, including Best New Artist and Best Club Banger. Plus, in 2016, he was even up for Hip Hop Song of the Year at the iHeartRadio Music Awards. He also teamed up with Young Thug for Cash Money Records' Rich Gang project and had some fire collabs with big names like 2 Chainz and Jacquees.
How you handling all the success? You know, it's a lot of success coming your way right now. A lot of hard work and grinding, you know, so it's definitely all paying off. You on the green carpet right now, about to put on for Atlanta. How does it all feel?
I feel good, man. Keeping God first at all times. Never forgetting where I come from. Being grateful, man. You know what I'm saying? Taking every moment, cherishing every moment, taking it all at a time.
But later in 2016, Quan got into some problems with his former label, Think It's a Game, and he sued them for $2 million for unpaid royalties. The label then countersued him for breach of contract, and both suits were eventually settled out of court. But due to the litigation process, Quan wasn't allowed to put out new music for 2.5 years. Meanwhile, Quan also got into trouble with the law over substance possession, and on May 28, 2017, he was arrested with 4 others on felony charges after being stopped at a checkpoint on Highway 1 in Louisville, Georgia. Police claimed to have recovered heroin, weed, substance paraphernalia, and weapons from the vehicle. Quan was charged with felony substance possession with an intent to distribute. But Quan never gave up on his career, and in October 2022, he released the EP Family and Moolah, which included the single Crazy and 1 guest appearance from No Cap. At the time, Quan said it felt good to have a project out after not releasing anything in over 3 years, and he seemed excited to get back to making music. He also planned to take a different direction and focus on spreading a more positive message through his music. He told All Hip Hop in 2022, "I feel like if we stop rapping about guns, it won't be as much gun violence. I feel like the music plays a big part in cultural activities. For example, if I'm rapping about nothing but gun violence music, I know at my shows it's liable to be a fight or some guns in the vicinity. So I try to just practice what I preach. I know we are all going through everyday problems, and I just try to be relatable to the everyday person. Everybody don't have a gun, but I know everybody is going through something. So I just try to keep my music relatable to the people. And when I say change the narrative, I want you to feel it before you can hear it. It's more like motivational, inspirational, hustling. It's motivating. It's to get you up and go out to do the right thing when you hear this kind of music. I don't want you to go get no gun. Go buy a house or something. Don't go buy no jewelry. Just like giving a youth new game. Like I said, I'm older now, so I see things totally different." And Quan was actually set to perform on September 19th alongside Nick Cannon, Waka Flocka, Lil Boosie, and others. And it's just so sad thinking how close he was to making a comeback. What's even more heartbreaking is that he leaves behind 5 children, 4 sons and a daughter. His children include 16-year-old Devin and 8-year-old Kosin from previous relationships, as well as his daughter Elena. He welcomed his 2 other children with his longtime girlfriend, Amber Williams. Their first son, Royal Rich, was born on April 19th, 2014, and on January 11th, 2021, they welcomed another baby boy named Lair Leonis. Rich Homie Quan's sudden passing has already shaken the hip-hop world, and fans and fellow artists have been flooding social media with messages of shock, heartbreak, and disbelief over the tragic news. It's clear this loss is hitting everyone hard, but at the same time, fans are also speaking out, saying this should serve as a major wake-up call for anyone struggling with substance issues. One fan wrote, "This should be a major eye-opener to those struggling with addictions. We just don't know anymore. We gotta find better ways to deal with our traumas." But some fans are taking it a step further and blaming the dealers, claiming that Quan didn't OD, but was taken out by a laced pill. Someone on X wrote, "Rich Homie Quan was killed. He was poisoned by a bad pill. He did not die, he was murdered. We need to start using the correct language when it comes to deaths associated with drugs. These people are being killed, and the dealers should be villainized as murder." Well, I want to hear your thoughts on Rich Homie Quan's heartbreaking passing, so drop a comment below. Do you think there's more to this story? Let me know what you're thinking, and I'll keep you updated with any new details as they come in.